Being a Supernatural fan for a pretty long while, I have heard some wild-ass theories. Some are actually pretty plausible, but there are some that just make me want to throw myself out of window. And this is what this video is about. Some wild-ass theories that I've heard over the internet or heard from mouth that I just want to kind of try and debunk. I just want to state that, like, if you agree with these theories, if you don't agree with these theories, that's up to you. These are just my personal opinions that I've gotten and concluded to due to research and all that other stuff. So, let's begin! The dream theories. This is the first one that I'm going to discuss, considering they're the easiest theories to muster up, and I've heard so many theories on how everything past a certain episode is just a dream, or everything is just happening in one of the Winchester brothers' heads. There is one that says that after Dean had gone to hell at the end of season 3, everything past that was either a figment of what hell is for Dean, or Sam going totally berserk and having a full-fledged mental breakdown. There are a few others, if you remember the episode where Dean was caught by the djinn and ended up killing himself in a dream so he could wake up. There's a theory that Dean never escaped that dream that the djinn made for him, or that everything past Swan Song was a dream. The whole problem with the dream theories is that it would create such bad writing for Supernatural. We are approaching our 14th season of this show, so to have a whole 10 seasons be inside of a character's mind, it would make no sense to do so and would most likely enrage many of the fans. I think it's safe to say that in Supernatural's universe, everything that we see happen is actually happening. The Walking Dead theories. Jeffrey Dean Morgan plays a character on both Supernatural and The Walking Dead. He played John Winchester, the father of Sam and Dean in The Walking Dead. He plays a zombie killer named Negan. Theory states that during the apocalypse, the one that Sam and Dean prevented, the world is overrun with zombies. John Winchester escapes hell and makes a new persona for him called Negan. While I am not that big of a fan of The Walking Dead, I do appreciate the show, and this wouldn't be that bad of a theory. It's pretty cool to think about, but the timelines don't add up. The zombie outbreak in The Walking Dead starts off in 2010 in the first season, same as the apocalypse in Supernatural season 5 that was occurring during 2010. But there is another thing to bring up. John escaping hell at the end of season 2. John Winchester crawls out of the depths of hell to fight off Azazel, the demon who killed his wife. That episode, All Hell Breaks Loose Part 2, was aired on May 17th, 2007. Supernatural tends to be relatively close to real time. So if John escaped hell in 2007, there would be no possible way that he would even be able to return to his body completely fine and fight off zombies under a new name. We saw that in season 8, episode 19, that when a soul is on Earth, it goes up to heaven. That's what happened with Bobby. So it's safe to assume that John is probably up in heaven right now or in some form of the afterlife. The next theory is that Jesus will make an appearance in Supernatural as a character. This is actually a pretty big theory that I've heard. I've seen many comments of you guys saying that Jesus is going to come to Supernatural, and honestly, I don't really believe it. You know, Jesus, that dude from the Bible, yeah. There are a few flaws with this theory. Correct me if I'm wrong about these next few things. I'm not religious, but I did do as much research as I could to get the facts right. So again, if you happen to know more about religion than I do, then feel free to correct me in the comments. Jesus in the Bible is referred to as a son of God. In Supernatural, the sons of gods are technically the archangels Michael, Lucifer, Raphael, and Gabriel. In the Bible, Jesus is declared to be the son of God on 2 separate occasions by a voice speaking from heaven. So by knowing this, it would be safe to assume that in the Supernatural world, Jesus would be a prophet of the Lord like Kevin Tran. Prophets are just regular people who have connections to heaven, so in this case, it wouldn't make sense for Jesus to come back if he was just like a regular dude with some connections to heaven. Every time the chosen prophet dies, a new prophet comes to be. So in this case, there wouldn't really be a need to have Jesus as a character in Supernatural, considering there's way more powerful beings that Sam and Dean have encountered throughout the 13 seasons. Having Jesus being a character would be unnecessary. The last theories that I will discuss is Destiel and Sabriel. Destiel tops the charts as one of the most popular ships online, so it's no surprise that people think that Destiel would become part of the show canonically. But as much as I do support all kinds of shipping, unless it's like incest or whatever, but as much as I support Destiel and Sabriel shippers, there are many reasons why this will not happen in the show, unfortunately. First, the actors have been best friends for a really long time, and displaying an intimate relationship on screen could be uncomfortable for them, considering they are all married and have kids. Just imagine if one of their kids saw the show and was like, "Mommy, why is Daddy making out with Uncle Misha?" Yeah, that would be pretty awkward. Second, the Winchesters are not the relationship type, especially Sam. I mean, come on, every person he's ever been with ends up dying, and Dean is more of the one-night stand kind of guy. And third, by having these added relationships to the show, it would take time away from the plots. And now that season 14 is confirmed for 20 episodes, I can't see them having time to make that happen. As much as I may or may not ship these two ships, I don't think these ships will ever sail. And there you go. That is me debunking some pretty popular theories that I have heard around the internet. I don't know if you guys have heard of these ones, but let me know if you have, and if you agree or disagree with me, I would like to actually know in the comments below. So yeah, feel free to like this video if you enjoyed my thoughts and opinions or whatever the fuck. And yeah, if you have anything you want to add to these theories or debunk or whatever, let me know. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you all have a good day or night or whatever time it is for you, and don't get possessed by any demons. Bye!